Hey Capricorn, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your weekly read for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Do check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. If you'd like to check Western or Vedic, feel free to check whatever resonates with you. If you don't know all of your signs, do Google your natal chart, all right? You know that I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Capricorn, feel that the rules are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, donating, etc. It is greatly appreciated. Sorry I talk really fast in the beginning, but it's only because I got that down. And so I need to deliver the message and make it quick so that I don't waste time on your reading. So coming out, we have the King of Swords with the Queen of Cups. For some of you, you have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your chart, or you might be dealing with an individual with these signs in your chart, okay? So in this deck, it's called Control and Receptivity. For some of you, you're dealing with an individual here who is holding back love from you, and maybe it's time to make some sort of decision as to where you want to take this, all right? So let's take a look here at your oracle first. I want to take 3 cards out for Capricorn. And we have, this could be the one, past life relationship, and love yourself first, okay? So let's take a look at what is this could be the one. Who is this person for Capricorn? All right, Capricorn. So it could be an Aries with the Fool card here, the 3 of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So it could be another earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. They might have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and Aries in their chart. It doesn't have to be, but there seems like there's a new beginning here that you want to embark on. There's somebody that you feel actually quite content with. This person might bring some kind of joy to your life. You see them and it brightens up your world. It could be that you want to make an offer to this individual or vice versa here. Tell me more about this person for Capricorn, please. And we have the Ace of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Strength card. Okay, so this individual could be a Leo here as well. There's definitely passion here. With the 9 of Pentacles, it could be that you view this person as somebody who's self-made, who's resourceful, self-sufficient, etc., things of this nature. It could be an individual who has become recently single, or you have become recently single. Now, this could also be that maybe you're waiting on a new beginning with this individual to become single. That's why the Wheel of Fortune is here, for things to change here. And with the Strength popping up here, it's almost about having the courage to really take this leap of faith with this individual here. What is this person's intentions with Capricorn? Okay, so we have the 5 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. All right. And at the bottom of the deck is the 10 of Swords. So it almost feels like this individual here might be dealing with a situation. Either you're making them feel like this, or if they're dealing with someone else, they're definitely feeling out in the cold here, and they might be still holding on to the situation and being very patient with the situation. It could be in regards to finances here. This is why they haven't let go of a previous situation. Whatever it is that they're dealing with, it's almost like a sense of they're afraid to lose their security here, okay? Now, for some, this person here could be waiting on you to make a move here as well. I do feel kind of like this sense of this person feels like they need to hold on to whatever it is that they have, if they haven't made a move with you yet, because it has a lot to do with security. And now, again, possibly in regards to their finances here. We have the Ace of Cups with the Master. So there is definitely a potential here for a strong love relationship. The Ace of Cups is definitely the seed of love that has the potential to grow, and it is being gifted to you by the universe. And with the Master card, this is kind of like the end all be all. Like everything is mastered here. Okay, so for some of you, this individual is just afraid as of right now. Two of Wands, but they're definitely looking at the possibilities here. They're definitely looking at a future with you. Eight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. This person here, like, do you see how this woman looks tormented? This individual here is stuck in a situation, possibly with an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, okay? Or maybe this is vice versa. Maybe this is you. They're feeling stuck and trapped in a situation here and not knowing how to get out of it. They could be dealing with an individual who's very controlling, okay? They're very almost like by the book. Like, look at this queen. She does not look like a happy camper. You know what I mean? So this individual is definitely trying to make plans to move forward with the Two of Wands here, but they're feeling absolutely stuck, and I just really get this fear. And we have the King of Wands, an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Of course, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. We have the Knight of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Three of Wands. So, of course, this could be an individual here. I mean, maybe you have fire in your chart. You want to offer love and stability to somebody here, and you're waiting on them. But they could also be feeling this about you. Okay? Now, this is trust, participation, and experiencing. So, it might be that you're already together, or that you've just came together with this person, something like this, something of this nature. I don't feel like it's something that's fully formed as of yet, but there definitely is the potential. They do want to grow with you. They do see a future with you, like I've said already previously. But for some, there's a need to trust the situation. There is a need to put in some kind of effort to build together here. But of course, this can vary with everyone's situation. So let's take a look at past life relationship. Past life relationship for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And we have the Seven of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Lover's card here. So Gemini energy, and at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. So this past life situation that's happening right now, there is a strong bond that you guys have, and this bond right now, it might be making you suffer, but this is actually for you to be aware of who you are and the things that are hidden deep within you that are actually surfacing in the other person. Like whatever you're seeing in the other person, that is within you. So what do I mean by this? If an individual here doesn't give you time and effort, that is because you're not giving time and effort to yourself, okay? So it's like whatever this individual is presenting to you, there's a need to question as to why this is being shown to you. It's not about them. Don't think about it as you're the victim, they're the predator, things of this nature. I mean, it could absolutely be true, but needing to look at a different perspective here. So whatever they're presenting to you, look within you, and these are things that you need to heal, maybe even change, things of this nature, so you can be whole within you, so that you can move forward from this, whether it's forward together with the same person or without this person. I mean, it's whatever you choose to do. So there's a situation that somebody here is either holding on and they're unwilling to change themselves. This could be you or the person that you're dealing with again. But they see there's triggers here. This has a lot to do with triggers. You guys have been in a past life already together, and there's things that you're needing to learn from each other so that you can advance to the next level, again, with or without them. Because once you've learned these certain things from this individual and you enter into another relationship, it will be completely different, because you already know how to deal with it, or you've already changed things within you. You've learned how to accept certain things, or you've learned how to not accept certain things, you know, putting these boundaries up here as well. For some of you, you are waiting on someone you do feel connected to that you're not together with. You're waiting on them. You feel that there's a strong connection here, and you're wondering as to when this is going to happen. For some of you, you're having this issue of actually letting go of something or taking a leap of faith with this individual because you're still unsure of whether or not this is something that you can accept into your life, right? So it could be due to experiences that you've had in the past with other relationships. So if you had a hard time trusting other people because they kept screwing you over time and time again, it might be that you're finding an individual that kind of resembles the past person, or there's little bits and pieces that you see in them and you're kind of like, well, wait a minute, I don't want to enter into that trap again. I don't want things to go the way that they have gone before, so maybe I shouldn't even bother. But of course, everyone is different. Everyone's situation is different. And if these things are showing up in a new relationship or a new connection here, then it's something that you do want to bring to the surface and clear up right away. Don't brush it under the rug. Don't just, oh, you know how like in the honeymoon stage, everyone's always in love. They don't even tend to see the other person's flaws. Or they think, well, you know, if I love them enough, they'll change. No. Let's not think that way. People will only change if they so choose to do so, or if they feel that they need to change. You know, there's a lot of people that live in denial and keep going on relationship with relationship because of the fact that they never want to change. You know, they think, oh, well, if I get a brand new person, things are going to be, no, they're not. Okay, so let's see a little more. We have the 10 of Cups. So it could be that this past life person here is leading you towards the 10 of Cups. Towards a commitment, Hierophant. Could be a Taurus. And the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. Now, of course, at the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Swords, and it's called comparison in this deck here. Again, a lot to do with learning from each other. And, for example, if you guys both learn the lessons that you need to learn and pick up from each other the things that... How do I explain this? If this is a current person that you're dealing with and you've been having a very difficult time because this person keeps triggering you and you keep triggering them, there is definitely an opportunity for a higher level of commitment here. There is a possibility for love, but of course, 2 people need to recognize this. If one person is only recognizing this and they're willing and able to extend forgiveness and compassion and all of these things and being humble, you know, and wanting to cooperate and compromise, etc. All these beautiful words, but the other individual is always resistant or always putting the blame on you, or unwilling to forgive the past or unwilling to move things forward, then that individual is actually helping you to push forward towards someone who can give you a higher level of commitment, who can give you harmony, who can give you love, ultimately. Okay, now if you're dealing with a new individual, it could be that you guys have come from, you might be past life partners, and you have come from very similar situations. There are different things, okay, but very similar situations, or even if they're very different situations, but both of you, the way that you deal with it or the way that you've taken that situation was very similar. So it makes you guys very compatible and similar. Okay, so you've learned from these things, and now that you are able to come together, you can see that, wow, you know, it's true. I can actually build something with somebody. There is a possibility to be harmonious with somebody. You know, maybe you've lived in an environment when you were a child where nothing was ever harmonious, and so it's kind of like in your subconscious already that when you get with somebody, it's okay that it's not going to be harmonious. And the thing is, yes, every relationship has its ups and downs, but constant arguing or constant bickering, constant clashing is not okay. It is not okay. And if it's something that you have lived and you feel, you know, I feel like a lot of people on a spiritual journey or who are spiritually open-minded, they can enter into a relationship like that because they have experienced it, but they have already the tools to fix it. You get what I'm saying? It's almost like clearing generational karma. But if the other partner is not, you know, open-minded like that, it's very hard for it to work out. All right, let's take a look at the Love Yourself First card. Love Yourself First for Capricorn. I just saw 1222. All right. Seven of Cups, Two of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So adventure, projections, possibilities, and ripeness. This is absolutely the Love Yourself First. This speaks so much on, you know, taking a leap of faith on yourself, having an adventure with yourself, doing things that you enjoy, that make you feel fulfilled. Of course, you know, if you're the type of person that enjoys going out every single day, but you're with someone or you have other responsibilities like children, that's not something that you're going to be able to do every day. Obviously, we have to use our common sense too. You know, it's not just, oh, you know, I only live once and I need to make myself happy. Yeah, but we need to take other people into consideration as well. You know, kind of like we respect others as we respect ourselves. So you're respecting yourself by doing something that you enjoy so that you can fulfill yourself, right? But at the same time, you respect others. It's not just respect for me, respect for me. You get what I'm saying? Looking down at the ego, looking down at self. The Love Yourself First is with the intent to feel whole within so that you can love others. So now with the Seven of Cups, it's almost kind of like this sense of where do I go? How do I start? Where do I begin? Things of this nature, right? Getting out of a state of confusion and really kind of choosing what it is that you want and setting that goal and looking to the future with it. Two of Wands, possibilities here. So you have a goal in mind, or you have all of these dreams, or you have someone you have set in your mind here, but now it's needing to put in the action. It's kind of like saying yes and moving forward with it. The Nine of Pentacles, for some of you, this is just feeling self-fulfilled. You know, feeling rich within, and it could be outwards as well. Maybe you need to work on your finances or things of this nature here, right? And Page of Pentacles, right? So this is definitely an energy of stabilizing yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, etc. That's how you love yourself. You make yourself feel safe. You make yourself feel secure because you're taking care of yourself. Ultimately, you're being your own parent, right? So, this could also be that for some of you, loving yourself first is becoming single or being happy with the solitude. All right. What else does Capricorn need to know? We have the Four of Pentacles. It's funny that the Four of Pentacles keeps showing up. You know, Four of Pentacles is Capricorn, sun in Capricorn. Eight of Swords and the Six of Cups. For some of you, this is definitely about letting go past trauma, a past relationship, a relationship that you might be currently in but is completely dead, all right? It could also be, this could also be looking at your past and healing, okay? Dealing with the pain and healing from that. So what does this mean? Right, so here's the past card, the Six of Cups. The dream. And if you see, she's dreaming, and I almost get like this is a sense of like her parents that she was thinking about. And then the Four of Pentacles, you almost get this feeling of an Eight of Swords, right? Look at this torment. So things of the past that have traumatized you, or the feelings that you have, it's like kind of like digging deep and staying with it. That's what I'm getting with the Four of Pentacles. It's kind of like staying with that. For some of you, there is a need to let go of the past and a need to, you know, accepting it for what it is, and that occurrence or whatever it was from the past, it has made you the person that you are today, but it also held you back from certain things. It also created a lot of fears within you, anxieties, things of this nature, maybe even guilt. For some of you, there's things that have happened in the past that you feel guilty for and needing to forgive yourself, or that you feel is tormenting you. So if you dealt with, like, I don't know, for example, a parent here who has abandoned you, it's about understanding that maybe you find it hard entering into relationships because you fear that a person is going to ultimately abandon you. So therefore you don't make any kind of moves. You don't invest too much because you don't want to get hurt again. Or for some of you, you really cling on, okay, Four of Pentacles, you really cling on to this person because you are afraid they're going to abandon you. And then in the end, for whichever person that you are, whether you cling or whether you don't, the person ends up abandoning you. And you're like, well, why? I didn't want to go through this. Well, it's ultimately not because, oh, you're manifesting them getting away from you. It's just because this fear that you have, you don't allow things to unfold naturally. It's kind of like this need to feel in control because I don't want to get hurt. And it's ultimately, ultimately you're protecting yourself, okay, is basically what I'm saying. You're ultimately protecting yourself, and that is okay. But the thing is, sometimes we overprotect. You know, it's like when parents overprotect their children are going to either turn rebellious, they're going to do whatever they want, they're going to do it behind their parents' back, and it's going to happen, you know, instead of having the freedom, and then the parent knows what the child is doing, and so there's a better relationship, etc., etc. I don't want to get too deep into it. So this is also about allowing for things to unfold naturally, Capricorn. So loving yourself first is also not clinging to someone, but, you know, being open and vulnerable, but also, you know, understanding that you need to give that to yourself as well. Okay. And if you're the type of person that doesn't invest a lot because you don't want to get hurt, then you're already investing in yourself because you understand that, hey, I'm going to get hurt. But also understanding that you don't want it to be a missed opportunity either because of fear of the past. Excuse me. Okay. So let's take a look at what is the overall advice here for Capricorn. Overall advice for Capricorn, please. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles, ordinariness, and we are the world. So for some of you, this over here is actually focusing on doing whatever you're doing financially or whatever you're doing to stabilize yourself. It's going to get you to where you want to be. Okay, from the Eight of Pentacles, you're jumping right into the Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be a work situation that is making you feel fulfilled. Okay, others of you, this could be a partner or a new person, whatever it is for your situation, that if you do put in the effort and the work within you and them together, this will actually be something that you can build upon. We have the Three of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So we have strong pentacle energy. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We also have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. So there's definitely a new beginning here that you want to experience, and you have a lot of desire to jump right into it. And you know what, Capricorn, if you're holding yourself back from it, don't. Let go of the control. If you see that it's something that you truly do desire, but you keep telling yourself, oh, but what if this and what if that, this is not going to work out, and because of this and because of that, don't. Just take the leap of faith, and I think you won't regret it, okay? Seven of Cups and the King of Cups. So a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. This could be an individual here who's a bit confused, okay, with their emotions. Maybe you feel a bit confused about your emotions here, and really needing to sit down and kind of like talk to yourself, you know, figure out as to why you're feeling certain things or what you can actually do with these feelings. Are these feelings something that are actually bringing me towards something that my soul actually desires? The bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords, so the mind. Good minds. So with the Page of Swords, he's an individual that he can ask a lot of questions because he's learning. So if it's a new person, maybe you want to get to know them a bit more. Or maybe there's a new person who wants to get to know you a bit more, and you might be feeling a bit closed off because you're afraid, or there's a lack of trust, or things of this nature here. Like, what does this person want? Others of you, this is a need to really communicate what's already in your mind before it actually makes you go sane. Okay. So we have the Seven of Pentacles coming out and the Dream. For some of you, you're definitely waiting on a past life person, a person that you feel a connection with, who you feel is your soulmate. Others of you, you're waiting on a connection here from the past, okay? Like an ex person or a person that you're currently with, but you've been with them for a long time here. This is the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy here, and maybe you're wanting to mend a relationship here. Now, for some of you, this could definitely be brand new love. It's or somebody that you already know, but you haven't been in like a deep relationship with them. Like you haven't been with them for a long time or things of this nature, and you're waiting on them. The universe is definitely bringing you guys together. Integrating. So it might be that this time apart that you're not together in a relationship as of yet. It's because you guys are, the universe is forming you guys to be ready to be together. Ten of Cups. The universe is preparing the Ten of Cups for you, and you're patiently waiting. Yep. We have the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. So for some of you, you're dealing with a past person who might be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, who, well, ultimately, they leave you very stressed. They leave you feeling stuck, especially mentally, okay? Not knowing where you stand, things of this nature. For some of you, you're already in a long-term commitment with this individual, and all they do is bring this upon you. Like, look at this. And this is you. The Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. But this situation, like if you see flowering is what it's called here. This Queen of Pentacles, so you are being prepared with all of this that's going on. Maybe a few years back, you would have exploded. You would have let everything gone loose. You would have kind of battled with them instead of choosing your battles. Instead of choosing to, just wave the white flag and just walk away. I'm not going to participate in this war. Okay, it's not even a battle. It's literally a war with the person that you've been dealing with. And now you're a little bit more open-minded. You're becoming more grounded. You're becoming more of this individual that you're realizing that you can choose your battles. They can invite you to their war, but you can decline. So ultimately, learning how to say no. Instead of saying yes because you care for a person, or saying yes because you feel obligated, or saying yes because you know that you're someone who is willing to help, you could also say no because ultimately you're saying yes to yourself. So I do feel that the universe is prepared. Look at this, because, Nine of Wands, exhaustion. This is the guy coming out of the battlefield. Or he's still in the battlefield waiting for more to come at him. All right, Capricorn, we got the Ten of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Chariot. This is definitely, and the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay? For some of you, you have Cancer in your chart, or you're dealing with one. It doesn't matter here. But for some of you, this is definitely, if you've been suppressing any kind of feelings, it's letting that out. For those of you who've been burdened way too much, it's about lightening your load, okay? It's not completely abandoning your responsibilities, but lightening it. Asking for help if you need to. Or understanding that there's weight that you don't need to carry because it's somebody else's responsibility here. And feeling successful with that, with the Six of Wands. And ultimately, because you are aware with the Chariot card, and now you are able to be in control. Instead of being in control of somebody else and yourself, you're choosing to be in control of yourself and moving forward towards what it is that you want, which is the Nine of Cups. Laziness in this deck, but it's ultimately about, relaxing. Look at it. Look at him. He's relaxing and getting a wish fulfillment. So what is it that you want, Capricorn? You know what you want. You know what you want. So instead of making excuses or, oh, maybe I should just let it go, maybe it's just not so practical, or maybe because it's follow your heart, all right? And this has been already a prevalent thing in your reading. So keep loving yourself, go chase after what you love, and I'll catch you guys next time. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below if you resonated with it, and I'll see you later. Bye.